Hi, this is Craig, and welcome to another episode. Again, I'm going to take my Mavic out. This time I'm going to try and find somewhere scenic to fly. I think the only thing that's not a frozen lake or river is maybe the Hogsback Dam, which might be a cool look, so I'm going there. And I'm testing something right now. I have two cameras on the go. I have my normal vlogging camera, which I love, which is my Canon G7X. That's the one here I'm facing right now. And then I have a new camera that I've just added. It's for my B.V.I trip. It's my GoPro Hero 5 Black. Long word, but that's what it's called. And what I want to do is test the quality difference, and I'm going to put both feeds in this, and you let me know which one you think is better. I'm guessing the G7X over here is a much better vlogging camera than the GoPro over there. So we'll see. It's a slightly unfair comparison because the G7X is mounted on my windshield quite close to me, so I'm probably much closer than the GoPro, which is on my dashboard, which is a little further away. So, but maybe you don't want to be that close to my face, so that might actually be a better vantage point. But long and short, let me know in the comments down below which camera looks better, and maybe even I'll put the audio from it, which camera sounds better. My gut feeling is the G7X is going to blow the doors off the Hero 5, but the Hero 5 is waterproof and has a microphone on the outside of it. So unlike my other GoPros where I had to put a waterproof case on it, and then when you do that, as soon as you come out of the water, your audio is crap because your microphone's inside the waterproof case. So that's why I went and splurged and bought the GoPro 5 Black, because I want something that can be in the water when I'm on my B.V.I trip, and if I come in or out of the water, or if I'm around water and I'm worried about getting it wet, I'll use my Hero 5 and then at least have a microphone on a waterproof camera. So it's an experiment, so let's check it out. And I'll catch you a little bit later when I'm getting the drone ready. All right, I just arrived. It's not too bad of a day temperature-wise. Let's go check out the falls, make sure they're nice enough to make it worth it droning here. Well, that looks pretty cool. It's well worth droning that. So, back to the car, get the drone set up. Got my holder for my tablet. Got my big case for my drone and everything. But I'm not going to set all this up outside and get cold. I'm going to set it up in my car until I'm ready to fly. So you just take the controller, open it wide, stick the holder for the tablet in the controller, much like you would do with your phone. Of course, the Mavic is nice and small when you take it out of the case. Oh, I should put my landing gear on too. They are also in my case. Gotta make sure we put those on since we don't know what kind of snowy conditions we're gonna be landing on. Tablet, 10-inch tablet. It's gonna be what I'm flying with today. So this 10-inch tablet from Acer has been doing a really great job. I'll leave a link into the bottom because, like I say, the 7-inch tablet I had was way too jittery. So it seems like it depends on how much processing speed and other things go along with it. Resolution of the screen on this one's good. About 150 bucks for a 10-inch tablet. That's not too bad. Yeah, I couldn't justify buying a brand new iPad just to run my controller on. So yeah, went the cheap route with the $150 Acer tablet. So works good. Okay, this is Rich. Rich is one of my patrons that we met, or I met today for the first time.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. So he's got a Mavic. Show me, you got an orange case. So you've seen my Freewell one. You got a true Pelican case?
I wanted to see the difference between a Pelican case with the insert you can buy off Amazon.
Cool. No, if you've got the case, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just as good, if not stronger, than the Freewell one. So cool. And you got this one as well. That's a different holder.
Yeah, that's the
that looks even more solid than the one I got.
Mav mount.
Yeah.
And it's all solid, like it's aluminum.
That is solid. Check that out.
Yeah.
That's way better than what I've got. So
I have some stuff I'll show you later that
cool.
are 3D printed, and you can make your own things like this.
That is sweet. He's got a great holder there. I just got something off Amazon, cheap. Little twist knob right here is just not strong enough to hold the support of the weight. So I tend to lean it on my stomach. But did you get the landing gear yet?
I actually 3D printed something.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. I was going to say, because I actually have a second pair now, right? Remember, I got one with Freewell, so
okay. Yeah.
Say if you wanted my second pair, you're welcome to have it. So, okay, we're going to do some flying. So the next footage you'll see is us, or at least my drone, at least flying around over the falls that I just showed you before Rich got here. So check it out. Okay, so we just did a first flight. Rich did his with just his phone, but he found just exactly like I did that the iPhone dies.
Yeah.
Super fast in the cold.
I flew for maybe 10, 15 minutes, not much more.
And the phone's dead. So he's going to try and set up his Android tablet again. So Rich has got his tablet working now. It must have just been the cord, because the cord seemed to change the cord. Now it works.
You like to just hover it about like that.
Yeah, and just leave it there for, let's say 5 seconds. Oh, you got your bubble on still, eh?
Yeah.
Can you leave it on? Let me just film it from over here. So Rich leaves his glass dome on. And this is something you printed?
Yeah, all the same way.
Oh.
So you some stuff after.
Cool.
But,
so he's 3D printed his landing gear. Cool. So there goes his drone. It's a much bigger screen, right? As long as you're not standing directly in the sun.
Yeah. It's just, we're actually in the shadow of a tree here, so it's just about perfect.
Maybe I'll slap another battery in and fly mine as well. So, catch you in a bit. I've got absolutely horrible news. Rich was here, you didn't see it go down, but I lost my drone. I'm heartbroken, to say the least. So I'm flying over the water. Obviously all my footage is gone because it's with the drone. Rich has some from his drone, but I'm flying over the water, and out of nowhere it says, it just kept getting lower and lower, and it said battery overcharge current, and the drone just kept lowering itself and lowering itself. I tried pushing up, nothing happened. I tried hitting return to home thinking maybe it would start going back up to come home. Nothing. Just kept drifting down into the rapids until it was gone. I can't even say how disappointed I am.
Yeah.
Rich was over here,
I was
flying over here in the snow, didn't see it happen, but
I was in the air. I don't think I was looking down. It was probably before, it happened before I got over there with mine. But.
Unbelievable. I don't know what I'm going to do now. My my B.V.I. trip's coming up, and I don't think I'm going to get a Mavic in time to go on this trip. So
there you go.
I could borrow yours, I suppose.
You got one. You don't worry about that. You got one for your trip.
Oh shit, man! I'm so freaking mad and disappointed at the same time. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Oh well. Anyways, I'll let you know what ends up happening. I'll contact DJI and see if they'll do anything for me. Unfortunately, the Mavic is gone in the rapids, so even if I had DJI Care, I hear if you don't get your drone back, there's nothing they can do.
To give it back.
I don't know what to say. Heartbroken. Probably the worst day I could possibly have. So good. The only upside to it is that nice patron of mine, Rich, who was with me during this flight. He gave me his footage from his drone, so at least you'll be able to see the rapids where I lost my drone. I had some amazing footage, and I'd flown one whole battery and got great footage. Didn't change the SD card. Put a second battery in, flew, and the only thing we can reason out of this is that the second battery had a malfunction, and it said battery current overload, and then the drone just slowly lowered itself right into the water, which I don't know if you can even imagine how that feels, watching your drone just slowly lower itself into rapids, but I am heartbroken. But Rich, being the super nice guy that he is, said that if I can't get another Mavic before my B.V.I. trip, he will loan me his Mavic so that I have something to film with. Still, very heartbreaking. I have to actually call my wife now and give her the great news that I figure a brand new Mavic without the controller, since I already have a controller, is going to cost me another $750, which is really upsetting. So I'm sure Janice won't be thrilled, although she won't be mad at me. It's not my fault, but I wasn't doing anything silly. I was just flying nice, slow, kind of like tripod mode, really slow movements over the rapids, and don't know what to say. The only thing that makes sense is because I had a fresh battery and then it just all of a sudden died, is the battery shorted out or had some sort of cell problem. Had it been over snow or anywhere else, the drone was just slowly lowering itself, so it would have been fine had it not been over water. It definitely makes me think when I go to the B.V.I's, I might do most of my flying from the beach. That way, if I have any issues, it lands on a beach. It doesn't land in the ocean. I can't afford to lose another drone. So by losing that drone, I lost my drone, a battery, and my landing gear. Thank goodness I have 2 sets of landing gear, because I had the ones I bought and then the ones from Freewell. Also, there was a ND16 with polarizing lens on there as well, so that's gone as well. So, very upsetting, very upsetting. I might as well give Janice the good news. She's not going to be happy. This is the face of a heartbroken person.